Keep the people in need from getting what's rightfully theirs. Cheating, stealing, and double dealing as they exploit the people's fears. And now Dow Jones owns the people's homes and all the surrounding land, buying and selling their humble dwelling in the name of the master plan.
And my opinion about the problems with the black community is that a lot of brothers are caught on a treadmill when they go to jail. They're not being rehabilitated, they're not given second chances, and they're putting money into the wrong things, such as politicians are getting their pensions fat and they're not putting money into the schools. Schools are closing down instead of opening up. They're opening up prisons instead of schools. Teachers are underpaid, and they glorify rappers and all kinds of other things on TV that takes away the potential of little kids. And little kids are the future. We have to invest in little kids in order for the future to be better, especially in the neighborhoods. The kids don't have anything to look up to. They don't have a lot of things to do in their spare time like we did growing up. No programs. They cut everything. So they're getting ready to cut health care. They don't care about inner city youth anymore. They're just worrying about money and commercialism.
My name is Christopher Smalls, and my opinion on a reason that a lot of people, young black men in America right now get out of jail and find themselves lost and not able to find a job is because they have a lack of direction. They don't have a skill set or the mindset to find the skill set that will better their life or make their life better for them and their family. They don't have the direction before they go in, and that's why they end up getting into trouble because of lack of programs or sports education or just mechanical education, being a doctor, being a nurse, being an accountant. They don't even take things like this into consideration anymore. They only want to do what America boasts as the best thing to be, an entertainer, a rapper, somebody rich and famous, somebody on camera, on YouTube. And in all honesty, in my opinion, that's not the right way to go. We should educate our young black people a little more on the skills that they do have, the things that they were born with, the talents that they were born with. So if I had to give you a direct answer on why they should educate people in prisons better, I would say for the betterment of the country, not just black people.
Good morning, my beautiful black people across America. My name is Keith Mungin. I'm an advocate. The name of my organization is the House of Reconciliation. We're 501(c)(3) tax exempt. I'm very glad to be doing this interview this morning, and my opinion on it is very much about, I believe, there's a conspiracy with the government. There's two things that's going on in America. There's gentrification and gentricides for young blacks across America, which I believe is trickling down from the government. And what we need to do, as y'all hear all the time on social media, you hear Dr. Anderson, Dr. Umar Johnson, you hear Farrakhan, you hear all these leaders trying to get the message out and get it across, and which I believe is falling on deaf ears. In order to solve this problem, we have to be unified. We have to come together as one. And the way you do that, the people of wealth who was blessed to have this money and don't know what to do with it, and they're using it for selfish reasons, which I believe that they don't know the history of how they got that money. And if you do your history and your homework, you'll learn about where this money came from and how it was trickled down and what you need to do with it within the community.
Here because I want to make a statement about why people in the city or within the hoods choose to commit crime opposed to getting a job. They make it kind of hard out here for African Americans to get jobs. And it's really a lot of times a money aspect thing. The money is more faster and quicker to get than a 9-to-5. Not to say that we shouldn't work a 9-to-5, but it's more prevalent. Our backs is up against the wall to where we need the money right now. We don't have time to wait for it. We don't get that opportunity to get loans and stuff and say we can wait and pay later, or we need the money now, and I mean right now. So we find means and ways of getting it right now. As far as going out to to a certain extent, I think we do it, not to just say we do it and crime is okay to do. I'm not saying that in the least. What I'm saying is it's just a way of life that is called survival. Everybody has a way of surviving, whether you do it legally or illegally, or whether you do it illegally and you don't get caught doing it. But that's why people do the crime to get money, to survive. It's a survival tactic out here for us.
Selfish desires are burning like fires among those who hoard to go as they continue to keep the people asleep and the truth from